Arrogant could do good damage, does tickle away, but Frozen's got 2. With 9 HP, he finds another 2 with the rifle. JW's thrown into an impossible clutch, and Frozen's even going to make it a quad kill.
We can see the deeper smoke on the CT side, and it's not working out for them, but a couple of kills come through. Voxic still holding towards the second mid position. It's Carrigan bullying his way down toward the bottom of Banana. mousesports are being very active there. I don't think Voxic gets away, though, at least. And now it's a 2 versus 2.
The push coming in the back line's Frozen here. He gets a freebie. Look at this. It's the duo we've been talking about.
It is. You're absolutely right. Frozen and Rops getting it done once again. And Flusher with 30 seconds here. The ball on his back. If there was a man to find his way out of this scenario, he certainly would be in the conversation. But a smoke only, Galil. And he's got to get Frozen here at this point as well. He could get his quick kill towards bottom and middle, run towards B, but it looks like he's been found. 4-1 mousesports as they fend off yet another buy there for Fnatic. Oh, I like this one.
Very, very good.
They do this a lot, and it normally lands. Whoa, that did. JW connects with the head.
This is going to be tough over towards the B bomb site here. Christian has rotated over in time with the AWP, but he might not be able to nestle away, and now he will have to worry about the Molotov. So if he goes towards Emo, that is a big problem, but they're going contact, it looks like.
Oh, so Chris chose not to pull the trigger. Instead, he adjusts, and now JW's entered twice into the round. Flusher's only going to, rather, Frozen's only going to take the 1. Flusher's shot him down.
They keep on the bomb site here, wait the last few moments. Listen out for some footsteps. That's one, but Flusher was already at the back, making sure that he couldn't defuse.
It's a good kill too, would have been great.
A little bit quiet. Early on into the series, hasn't found much, but here's Carrigan. Takes down Flusher early this time.
He's doing this single-handedly. He does no support from Woxic, and he's got 2. Now Chris J arrives, does nothing but a dink. Brolin low, should be finished off. Carrigan's on for a triple. Woxic's now perfectly swinging into J-Dubs, and that is the hold.
Yeah, super strong from Carrigan again. His EPL stats must be very high by his standards, to be honest with you. Like, he's been so solid on all these bomb sites. He's leading the way on the T side a lot of maps as well. Golden might even get a plant down at this point.
It's only an AWP. He could win this. He's managed to get away towards Banana. The flash is good, but Robs is waiting. Oh, he's got the fight he wanted. The flash did catch Robs, but through it all, he does prevail. We will see the 6 for Mouse.
You can spend all the round trying to find us. Right. We won't be there. So it is a gamble.
To commit to B or A.
Yeah, so I'm curious. That's one that I want to keep track of here. But
okay, well, he pushes at the M4. It doesn't work out, but Voxic's headshot towards Brolan certainly does. He does cop a damage en route, though. Taking down a 16 HP, it still is a 4-on-4, but lots of banana control granted towards Fnatic. So it's going to be a response now from mousesports. 2 players towards the new boxes. We've seen this a few times. You are able to block yourself from flashbangs, potential flames as well, but it's a very common spot that's pre-fired. Voxic, it takes him a few seconds to realize JW's towards an underpass position, but woken up by the Creed bullet. Incendiary thrown and a massive 4-on-3 play with 1 minute on the clock here for Fnatic. Where do they finish up? Bomb still towards middle alone, showing presence towards B right now.
Frozen's had a lot of impact so far, but if they do come B, he needs to find even more, and well, that's not going to be enough. Flusher through the smoke somehow finds him chiming in with Golden, and it's Chris J's chance to deliver.
He could do this. Oh, this movement's sick from Flusher, but that confirms at least 1 player towards B, so they can now send 3 in towards the A side, knowing that the Rops is there alone.
Very nice moves to catch off someone if they commit to the spray. He didn't, though. Chris J was very reserved. Nice work from him to deal with it, but now closing in on short, 2 pincering in onto Rops' position. They know he plays pit. 2 Molotovs invested. They're clearing out short. He still gets 1 onto Golden. Should be traded up that balcony, but still putting down bullets towards JW. Does tag him up just a little.
It buys some time here. It makes the retake possible for Chris J, knowing this smoke's about to dissipate as well. He's going to have to try and push through this one. Flashbang actually avoids him, so he actually tucks himself on the bomb side. Lovely maneuver so far from Chris J.
Oh!
And he pulls it off as well. That is so well done.
This control they're taking, they're going to be throwing all of their utility to flush him out of the line. A flash is perfect. Woxic's completely deterred. He cannot really contribute. Rops is burning. Smoke does enable him to survive for a little longer. Threat from Graveyard, very real. Brolin's hunting, but he wasn't ready for the crossfire. Oh, Chris, that could have been a whole lot better. Now a 5 versus 4, made even better by Brolin.
That's the power of the Krieg right there, getting it done. Face first, mousesports will be dropped 1 by 1. Carrigan, Voxic, no choice but to save their weaponry here. They got the M4 and the AWP. Though. Great work from Brolan, for sure. But we do have that saved weaponry and a force buy now from mousesports. A key round here. could actually lead to Fnatic winning the half if they give this one up. And Flusher barreling in towards B once again with this MAC-10. Is it enough to crack things open? Karrigan with the MP9, equal weaponry, and Karrigan comes out on top.
That's huge. A big win from Karrigan. Fnatic, they're trying to exploit the lack of utility, knowing mousesports could be forcing into this one, and now they've taken the site. mousesports do have the favored numbers.
I would say maybe call the save at this
They have to go now.
They're committing, and a missed shot from JW. Rox is holding the re-swing, but the frags are coming in, and they're all favoring Fnatic. Nothing they can do. mousesports, they went for the full retake on the Force. That's going to break them.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of that one. The Molotov, the smoke combination, it was just too much to deal with there, especially with the AWP on the retake. They will save that. Just to note, Karrigan on 2 HP will fall all the way back. And we'll see if there's any smoke or flashes behind it. It's just going in dry. The Seal Guardian pick, and it works out for one. Surely not a second. The MAC-10's too close.
Attack one.
He did. He wallbanged straight in,
That's
and Woxic's done enough to finish the job. He's going to tag another one. Shooting from the hip. Karrigan tags up Brollan. 3 are hiding behind the sandbags. Goldenson needs a fresh mag for the repeat. Imagine if Karrigan got another one. Holding down Banana, some close quarters AWPing. He's contributed to 3.
This is actually sick from Karrigan. Will they check the sandbags again, knowing he's probably fallen back at this stage? Surely
Fire
they give
a shot
it
now, Karrigan. Go
just a
on.
courtesy check at this point. Make sure it's clear, Brollan, and indeed he will. Great shot. He's on for one hell of a round. Not the ace, but he's contributed massively here. I question whether he should have the AWP considering Vox is available, but I was dead wrong. Karrigan about to get the 4th kill here, and it's a beautiful one. The in-game leader, not known for his mechanical ability, given the AWP against Fnatic, the only weapon they have, he ends up getting 4 kills, saving the day and the half as we get into round number 15 here.
And he just gave away the opening in
yeah,
this
we
one.
bigged him up there. He's got to give something. He's not perfect. I'm not saying that.
Every human has their faults. Oh, and that's B open.
It was a good try.
Poor old Frozen. He is going to try and stand his ground, but through the smoke, Flusher will prevail, and he's come straight back with a vengeance for the final round of this half.
Yeah, a little bit underwhelming for this final half, the final round of this half, I should say. But still, Karrigan's efforts will be noted.
You think about the difference makers, right? You think about the difference makers in this half so far. We've had Flusher running into B on several occasions now. We've had that round with the team Flush under JW. Chris J gets the 1-on-2 in the site. And then we have Karrigan with the AWP. So we're getting a lot more of these messy rounds today. But for Woxic and Rops to win a 2-on-4 situation, well, it was a 2-on-5 with the bomb half ticked. This one's a tall task.
Yeah, looks like they won't be winning this one, if I'm honest with you. It's currently a 4 versus 2. The Molotov and Spawn suddenly doesn't help things out, and so does the lack of time. It's less than a quarter remaining on the C4 here. Got to run through the flames, and at this stage, it's confirmed. It will be 8-7 in favor of mousesports here, but Fnatic with a resurgence towards the end. They were actually 5-1 down to kick this one off. They've been thrown over towards B with flashes, and it's dropped the smoke from the CT side. Yeah,
the Nico one, the coffin one.
It baited out smoke from the coffin area, from decoys, and 1 flashbang. That's actually sick. Just to note as well, you can buy armor in the pistol round and get a decoy as well. And it's baited out of smoke there because you threw 1 flashbang, 2 decoys over. It was very convincing. And now the CT side are a 5-on-4 with 1 smoke remaining. That's in the hands of Brollan, who's in Boiler. He'll get a couple of kills here potentially, though. Just the 1. Karrigan, nice shot. Crims will have to find a few himself.
What a lovely pistol round this is shaping up to be from mousesports. Crims is in a lot of trouble. He won't even get 1.
You see him flying through the air.
Right.
You assume they're smoke grenades, right? No one's going to be throwing a flashbang in that manner. And the fact is a decoy lands, and it will stay there for a good 10 seconds or so. And it's baited out the utility. Then they can go back towards A, knowing they've actually got Fnatic on the back foot, as Flusher will desperately try and claw one back. This is starting to become a bit of a common trend on Inferno. Just having one player as a martyr who's sent up there to find 1 kill potentially, or just to disrupt the defense, and it's worked out perfectly. It's Flusher receiving the initial bullets there, but Crims will offer some back. Good grenade as well, but doesn't actually land. And they will be finishing up towards B here. It's a double stack towards new boxes. Golden will reposition into flames here. He's burning to a crisp. He's still alive at this point. Not for long. The HE will catch him, and Crims needs multiple kills here, and he's delivering on all fronts.
Yeah, that's perfect. Crims may very well have just saved Fnatic's hide in a crucial round as well. Woxic's going to get caught from CT, just holding the line. He wants this fight, but Crims knew it was coming. A quad kill from Crims, and that's a B site lockdown.
Birchel's berries.
The elixir of life.
Yeah, Birchel's berries, yeah.
We'll get into the next gun round here. The eco is finally over. 11-11.
Oh, same as last round.
He pulled that off again. Karrigan, the first player to go down, but Frozen gets one through the smoke. Flush out stage is welcome, and indeed a 4-on-4 ensues.
It's such a simple mid approach here from mousesports that they're throwing, that just that 1 Molotov to force them back off the quad line. They can still be under porch. The smoke towards Arch in a flash, and now the hit comes in. We're seeing some deeper smokes come on through towards the pit. It's the wall. The CTs are stuck, but they're going to push on out. Brolin actually getting aggressive through the smoke.
Yeah, I love to see that from Brolin. He's even anticipating the Molotov, preemptively smoking himself out.
Good nade.
Oh, and he's just done 100 damage with that spin bowl. Rop's going to get caught through the smoke. Brolin's doing it all. JW's just picking up the final pieces, sweeping them all under the rug, and Fnatic will likely take the lead here. Good damage from Woxic, but does not translate. And there's 4 members of mousesports on the other side of this half wall. This is about to be a bloodbath.
It always is. Golden trying to bait in his teammate here, and it's working out nicely. Crims with the flashbang. Multiple kills found on either side, but a 3-on-3 remains, and they do know that Crims is still alive. He got a flash assist, and he's still alive, right? So they can guarantee there's still one more player on this side of the map.
Just going to come down to the
One
individual
kill.
duel. One will be enough. Where's that bomb? It's on Frozen, and they're all dead. Crims, get out of my bomb state. He screams as he finds another multi-kill on the mousesports B hit. That's not the first for mousesports to make this last chance count. Oh,
that's
wow.
his signature move. He does that so often and always gets it so cleanly. Such a sick pig. So fast.
But it didn't look like that was his intention at all within the round. He was just standing there top mid, and he went,
You know what?
I guess I'm going to pick Boiler.
Yeah, give it a quick go. Brolin gets one here. M4A4 drops down as well, just maintaining that man advantage. Huge round here.
I flush him out so badly, but
They
no
don't have the Molotovs, right? That was the whole
actually,
thing.
Frozen has one. So perhaps that's where he chooses to invest it, but Pitt's also a very prime candidate for it. JW, he's going to get caught close quarters, but Brolin's baby sat nicely. That's the end of that. 15 for Fnatic. It's JW to open and close the show. Zendry's going to be forcing the CTs out of position. Golden does choose to make that clear, extinguishing the smoke. Into the side they go, and Carrigan does actually make the Mac 10 and 30 HP work for one. Still swinging around. 2 CTs dug in, make it 1.
Everyone's there.
They're rotating in now, yes, but there's no smoke for CT, but they've got a cross. Chris J with just the Desert Eagle again. No rifle for the Dutchman, and he's got a double kill. That's 2 rounds we've seen mousesports Dutch player known as Mr. Jonge. Chris J.
And the high-tailing back to the high HP players in the form of Crims. This could be it now. He finds 2 from the trash position, and that's going to be it, surely. Frozen will flush him out. He'll go down.
Where are they going?
They have no idea. They can't even plant, surely. There's flames down here.
He's going to try, but there's 2 players on the site.
It's done.
That's one way to end a game of Counter-Strike. He was pushing in just to do his best, but Fnatic, they'll take it in the end. 16-13, the Swedes will take Inferno.
We'll see what he's got in mind, potentially trying to deny a lower plants here as Golden spots 4 towards the
He used
ramp.
it as a fake flash for ramp. It did kind of force him off, I suppose. JW is going to be forced out, and they're going to descend lower with a vengeance. All 4, make it 5, now descending towards the low site. Bronze lost his life elsewhere, taking the initial duel. Golden, he's going to be forced out of windows just by bodies alone. There's just so many players, he's overwhelmed. Doesn't make it look like that. That's ridiculous from Golden. A 3rd frag. I did not see that one coming. Frozen and Woxic, they're going to do their best to pick up the pieces. One, another, this time found by Frozen. It is down to the 1v1 despite... Oh no, the doors, but the nade has actually saved him. Frozen was going to be forced into the fight by the doors closing. Instead, the nade from Flusher has made this 1v1 a little more awkward. My goodness, now he pit switches to the bomb and Flusher beheads him.
How much did he just destroy him there? Nothing towards lower on either team. You can see that on the mini-map in the top left. The shotgun will have to deliver here. It's not good enough though. Robs with the first, and it's the MP9s once again. Crim's doing great job, gets a double dink there. Frozen at 5 HP. Bomb goes down. 3-on-2. AWP in the M4 to retake here, and Golden has managed to get it towards heaven. Flashbang from CT Spawn, normally very effective. In he goes. Golden finds the first, nails the second, not quite. It looks so good for the transfer. And now JW knows he's low, will drop down, but Robs will meet him.
Ooh.
Got the Swag 7 out now, so the auto shotgun for Brolin will go away. The Mag 7 will come out in JW's hands, and he's going to be making it back over towards Hut as well. This time it's a faster yard smoke, and they're going to swing wide on it. So not waiting for the bloom to come on in, and that's going to cost Carrigan. He goes down to Brolin at range. Now they can follow up. Flusher with nades doing some good damage. Chris J continues to press forward, and he'll find Flusher. So they've dealt with the man, the danger man.
Now they've got to deal with the boy.
Oh, what a boy he is as well. It's the M4A4 delivering once again. It will be a horrible scenario now for mousesports. Frozen, Voxic, about 100 HP between the 2 of them. Robs, though, still alive and kicking. We've talked about his AK for months now, especially on Nuke. Bit of a home map for him. Crims will fire off some shots from the huts. Could enable a wallbang potential, but JW with that Max 7, it looks so perfect. Crims' jump towards hut, though, certainly not. An oversight there.
And that's not the perfect weapon for the job. He actually does well to make it a 1-for-1. Now a 2v2.
So they've killed 2 players on the bomb side floor here. You might assume it could be clear, and they're looking towards heaven as well. So it's very well done so far from Fnatic, but not out of the woods just yet. Rops, as I said, a master of nuke. 40 seconds to his name. Bomb down, though, in an awkward spot right on the side. Brolan with a very strong smoke as well. He's got utility in the form of incendiaries, HEs. Golden holding towards lobby for the flank from hut. All Robs can really do is just walk to the bomb and hope for the best here.
Yeah, but with Brolan as a threat, ooh, exposed. Oh, that's ratty. That's so deliberate from Robs. He is going to get caught. Does take good damage into JW before he falls, though, so something that's positive. And here's the P90, round 2.
Oh.
JW's in a bit of hot water here. He's surely going to get caught through the smoke. He will. Damage inflicted.
Gets a dink somehow. So fair play. Did everything he could there.
Fnatic's money's trash here. The question mark of going for this is huge. If they win this round and steal this away, then all the power to them. But Frozen's killing the flush right there. That might confirm it. The save call might come through.
Max 7 tucks itself in towards the garage. I think it's found a kill here. There it is, straight in the spine of Carrigan. It hurts. They have to go lower, really. They don't really have much of a choice. And JW being baited in by this FAMAS. They'll think it's a low-powered weapon towards the window room. They'll be happy to cross. Now look at JW. He's got 3 kills here. There's the first.
Maybe the second. Half damage inflicted, finished off by Golden, who's contributed again from the lower doors position.
So when I said free, I meant 3, not 3. 3.
3.
And we'll see now mousesports with just the CZs and the Deagles. Flasher dropping the incendiary, but still runs around the corner of the MP9, looking for multiple kills here, but it's actually mousesport that will do it. JW and Flasher drop, the iconic duo. And now the auto shotgun. Things actually decided to look like they'll fall apart. That's why the shotgun not necessarily considered a top-tier weapon. Spray down comes through from Golden. Is it enough to win the round? It certainly is. Crims will save the day once again. The double spray down the AK-47 this time.
Now we're going to be seeing push towards that top site.
No one's home.
Yeah, it was good.
What's going on?
This is a CT-sided retake setup. They are baffled just as we are here. Fnatic, they've opted for something else. And, well, Frozen's found Brolan. He's going to go down again early. He's been losing the jewels to Rops.
You might be considering this save. Maybe not anymore. Flash does pull one back here. The money's just so weak on the CT side with the bomb already planted. Yeah, let's get out of there.
A 9-6, potentially even a 8-7 for mousesports. As they 3 in a row and they open up again. Frozen with another one.
Carrigan's not caught yet, and through the smoke he connects. mousesports so many early advantages, and now this is just going from bad to worse. Golden desperately trying to push through the flames. He wants to punish Frozen. They're throwing everything at him. He does still find the frag, but oh lordy, is that a terrifying prospect.
Should be pretty simple, but JW, he's got other ideas, boys. The revolver's back out.
It's still the R8 era, as we're calling it, or as he's calling it, I suppose. We'll see the grenades towards outside, do substantial damage towards Frozen. And now this is where the revolver does make sense to me. A long range, but you're not taking quick duels, just trying to do a little bit of damage and tag them up. That's where it can actually have some impact here. But there's going to be Crims and Brolan working out a couple of kills here, but I don't think it's enough. And as Golden finds a big spray down here with JW.
Yeah, so JW draws the attention, and that's the spray down you were hoping for. Golden. He's got one more duel in Carrigan from the same direction, and Golden saves the day. A triple kill from the in-game leader. Yeah, what is their go? That's the signal. Missed shots from Frozen, and Carrigan's completely flashed. His teammate Chris J, however, was not. Does stand his ground for the first frag. 2 versus 1. The fragging continuing. Thought it was going to be a break. Now Rops has to clutch it out for Mouse.
He wins these.
Oh.
Golden hits those. Golden patrolling lower itself. They have to go round, but Rops is in a horrible spot.
Yeah.
Which one does he defend at this stage?
Oh, he can't even drop lower now. He has to stay and fight.
He does, you're right, and he out for a fight for his life. Brolan will take him down. It's a 5 versus 4. Perfectly orchestrated approach here from Fnatic here. That one Molotov, where Rops had already been disrupted down towards lower, so that's one exit point locked off, and now the ramp's been disallowed as well. That's a nightmare. Perfectly done from Fnatic. What a round that is.
You can see just how deadly it looks. Woxic, he's been very silent here on Nuke, and we heard Makalele actually of Godsend in stage 1 talking about his woes of trying to hold it with the AWP, especially against those top-tier teams. Well, what seems like Woxic's feeling the same kind of pressure on that CT side AWPing duty. 4v4 as the dust settles. Bronnon lost his duel, so did Frozen. And JW's just opened up ramp. That was a straight duel
Against
with Robs again.
Robs.
Yeah, that was just one-on-one.
Yeah, Rob's having a rough time. Has got 17 kills, but the last few rounds he's been taken at the ramp position. Foxy's still 5 and 16 just to know, and he's got the orb.
Mouse have no idea what to do. They can't even find a chance to fight. They're not even able to put themselves in a position to get any kills. Woxy will get one. He's going to have an individual coming up the ladder that he won't be expecting.
Oh, JW doesn't react to it straight away. So all Carrick can do when they go to plant the bomb, he can swing these double doors open. There's a default plant spot in the corner where Golden's going for here, so he'll swing the door open, go for the best shot he can, but unfortunately, unless he nails it, doesn't mean too much. Fox will come down the vents, makes a lot of noise in doing so. Bomb goes down, Chris J with a smoke there. There might have been a kill without it, but now a 3-on-2, and they're fighting for series point here.
So all on the line for Chris and Woxic. He needs somebody to just go above and beyond, but that's perfectly calculated by Golden. He's playing such a good game of Counter-Strike right now.
For someone that had 7 kills on the first map and looked like they were shrinking, they were struggling, he's sat at the very tippity top now on 21 and 6 on the T side of Nuke. Jump throw here from Golden. I like the look of this one. I assume this lands a window room outside. I could be.
There's a smoke. Yeah, he's got a smoke in hand.
Oh, it's a right clicker. Where the hell does that go?
Oh, it's the one for the tight corner.
It's like the NIP smoke behind, so it lands and blocks the view for someone by the yellow scaffolding up there. Oh, that's kind of wild from both teams there. Robs actually finds some luck here towards ramp room.
Chris J will take him down, so Crims's clutch is impossible and confirmed by Woxic. With Golden descending, Chris J's going to get a little apprehensive. He wants information, and Brollan's patience is rewarded.
With 22 seconds, the rotations come through in the CT side here. They still have utility, and it's going to be JW nailing that first shot. Voxic gets destroyed. Brain splattered against the wall there. Could go me on for the second. Rops will take him. Gives valuable information at least, though, and Crims is ready to
7 seconds
capitalize upon it. Oh, they denied the plant? No, they haven't.
It's close. Golden planting safe, though, and now Carrigan trying desperately to get an 8th round on the board for mousesports. There's 3 opponents to find, and presenting his head. Golden not dead, but tagged. Brollan expecting to find Frozen here as he jiggles his way in, and a neat and tidy second for the Swede. Should very well make this a confirmed 2-0 victory. It was compulsory for Fnatic. They needed that, and they take the scalp. Finally, Mouse find their first